Chat Bay time, and we're going to be talking about long-distance relationships. But someone has a question for us. Let's find out what the question is, and then we'll come back to studio to discuss this.
Dear TV3 New Day, I have been in a relationship for 4 years now. I know my fiancé loves me, and so do I. However, during the last 3 years of our relationship, I managed to secure a visa to the United States. I have been here in the US for about 1.5 years now. I still love my fiancé though, but a lady who showed me great care and tender affection has now taken over my brains. I think about her every day. She is caring, respectful, and well educated. In fact, even though we do have some little quarrels sometimes, we settle it amicably. When it happens that way, our love for each other tends to be stronger than previously. I do love my fiancé too, but I love this new girlfriend far more. We are even thinking about getting married in 6 months here in US, which will also enable me to settle down and pursue my career. My problem now is how to break this news to my fiancé. Kindly advise me.
So that advice will be coming in later. But joining me in studio is Bella Ajiman. She is Miss Multinational Ghana 2018 and also Miss Commonwealth Ghana second runner-up. And I've also got David Munchili. He's an actor and digital marketer. Good morning, gentleman and lady. So let's start off with, the whole talk about long-distance relationships. And then we'll narrow to the question of, or asking for advice as to what to do. Do you agree with long-distance relationships to start off with?
Yes, I agree.
Okay. And then let me ask you to Bella, do you?
I don't.
You don't. Okay, so yes and no. Why and why not?
We are in a global village now.
Okay.
And the technology has made things easy. I can be here and have a girlfriend in USA. Because of video calls, communication, I can call her all the time. I can do video call with her. I will feel that connection.
Right.
I don't need a person to be with me to
Physically.
know that there's love.
Okay.
Yeah. So I believe in long distance relationships.
Right, Bella.
Okay, I believe that your spouse has to be closer to you.
Okay.
You have to get to know each other. It makes the love more exciting. It makes relationship more exciting. So long distance relationship is a no for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Internet love doesn't work.
From what she's saying, what if your partner travels for a course, maybe 2 years? Doesn't mean you are going to break up with him.
Oh, if he travels for 2 years and you can visit him and he can come to you, it's cool. But if he's gone for 2 years and he meets somebody else in 2 years, do you know what he'll be doing?
It's life.
Okay.
Things happen all the time.
So now let's not set our own question. Now let's come back to what this young man is telling us about. He started off a relationship, 4-year relationship. A year into the relationship, he gets the chance to travel. Now he's in the US, he's met another woman, and they're planning to get married. He's planning to break off with the one in Ghana. How does he go about it? Should he break up with the one in Ghana and stay with the one in US, or not even have started this relationship in the first place?
He shouldn't have started in the first place.
Okay. Why do you say that?
When he realized that someone was getting closer to him, he should have made her aware that he already has someone here in Ghana.
Okay.
But he didn't do that. He gave the chance. And when it comes to love, when you give the chance, love grows. Okay. So the more you are with me, we talk all the time, I will definitely fall for you. Okay. So he gave the chance for it to happen.
Okay.
If not, if he made the lady aware, I think that the lady would have distanced herself from him.
Yeah, not all ladies will do that, but you let me ask Bella.
Probably he told the lady, I have a girlfriend in Ghana. But as he said, things were moving on well for them. And they are getting married in the next 6 months. So he has to break off with the one in Ghana. You just have to tell her. The one in Ghana has to move on. So you tell her, when I came to the US, this and that happened. And now I have this girl, we are getting married. So it's life.
But he says he still loves her. That's the problem.
I think he's confused because if he's still in love with her, he wouldn't be getting married to another person. He's getting married. It's marriage,
See, probably he thinks that he's in love with this new girl because she is closer.
Right, proximity.
For him to say that I still love the one in Ghana, then it means that when it comes to love, he has to make a firm decision.
Right.
You can't. This girl has been with you before you left. Now that you left, you found another person. You want to tell her that I'm getting married. How do you want
I think
her to
looking
feel?
at the story, he has already made a decision because when you are walking down the aisle, it's a big thing. So if he has already decided that he's going to marry the one in the States, he has to break off with the one in Ghana.
But in the same light, I mean, if he thought he couldn't handle a long-distance relationship, would you have been of the view that he breaks off with this Ghanaian person before he even left? Or probably when he got there, he realized he's not coming back anytime soon. He probably should have broken up before falling in love with this
Yes,
new
he should have
person.
done that,
Okay.
but he didn't.
Right.
So at this moment, he just has to tell the lady in Ghana that, baby,
How is she going to feel? Look, it's different if I tell you the way things are going. I don't think I can come back.
Right.
So I advise that you
move
break off. Then later you find a new person. It's cool. But this, you are coming with me with the news that I'm getting married in 6 months. How?
yeah, so probably he can use your advice. He could tell the lady that I'm not coming back anytime soon. So
And
if
then
you
in
want
just
to move
2 or
on,
3 months, you tell me that you are getting married to a new lady.
he doesn't have to tell her.
But she will find out. We are in a global village. Facebook, WhatsApp, everything is there.
That's
She
a
will
different
definitely know.
dimension. But Bella, if you were the woman, how would you feel?
I will feel so bad, but it's life. It's life. It happens. I'm not the first person somebody will break off with me. It happens. He's in the States. I'm not sure the girl in Ghana was faithful. I mean, yes, I'm not sure.
how do you
I'm
know?
not sure she was. So if he's cheating, probably she was also doing the same. So if he's like, oh, I'm getting married, you should understand.
No, but my problem is, okay, so guys, let's come back to this long distance relationship thing. Do you think at any point in time there was a break in communication? Because clearly, if you say you still love her, then these are things you would be updating her, even as to who your friends are, what you're doing in the US. So at what point then, like he was rightly saying, do you come back and tell me that I'm getting married in a few months? If you didn't know this new person, it means that you probably have been together for quite a while. And how would that make you, the person here, feel?
If I was the woman, as I said earlier, long distance relationship, I don't agree with it. If I'm dating and you travel, like in my head, that's it. Okay. So the girl, it will be difficult. If some people, when they travel, they talk to each other like all the time. I have this friend who has a guy in Ghana and he left to Spain, but they communicate all the time. He even sends her money and all that. It was like a serious relationship, even though he was out there. But I got to a point, the guy got a girlfriend and he's like, oh, please, now I'm not feeling this relationship anymore. It's 4 years. Communication will break at a point. It will get to a point you know the person in Ghana anymore, because as you are growing, we change. Yeah, so it gets to a point you know the person in Ghana anymore. So it's okay to tell the girl that please move on.
The best he should have done was to break off before even traveling.
But he didn't.
No, you should know yourself. I know that me, if I travel, the tendency that I'll come back for you is low.
Right.
Yes,
So
but
you
he
better break
didn't.
off before you go.
So he
But
didn't.
You are testing waters.
Exactly.
Oh, you be here for me. Then you go there. And maybe if I don't find somebody, then I'll come back for you.
Right.
How can you be playing with someone like that?
But you know, in this particular story, this is international. So we've got Ghana, we've got US. But even within Ghana, I mean, there are people who live apart. And that's still a long distance relationship. So like we said, physically not present, but there's a bit of a distance constantly. And maybe because of work or other circumstances, you can't even visit. Are you saying you will not even encourage such a relationship?
Oh, okay. If it's in Ghana, I can travel anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So
No, but I'm saying maybe work does not permit the two of you. Your schedules do not allow you to meet as often. So it's technically almost
since it is in the same country, I have a feeling that you can be able to meet up at some point.
Okay.
Yes, and that one communication will be okay. Like everything, you can talk all the time. Network, you can like talk
But
all
now
the time.
Skype and internet allows us to do the same.
Yes,
outside.
but still, if it's the same country, it's okay. But if it's in another country, it's difficult. Yes.
Okay.
Same country, I'm good.
For me, I think that if the guy thinks that he can come back for the lady, he should break off with the one.
He's getting married.
You call off marriage all the time.
Oh no.
But
It's
if he
not
thinks
fair.
that he cannot, then he should just go ahead. But if he has the power to come back for the lady in Ghana, he should do that.
When you say to come back, as in come back, take her to the US as
right.
well.
Come back, you get married to her, you do your papers, and then she joins you over there. It's fine. But if it's not possible, then he can just...
Yeah, it's not possible. I don't think it's possible.
So the last scenario,
no.
The last scenario for me is you've got a partner, you've been in a steady relationship for maybe 2 years. He's going to school, probably a PhD. He's going to spend 4 years. He tells you, I will come back after the PhD. It's a surety. Are you going to wait?
No.
No,
I wouldn't wait. Okay. No.
Is it that you can't trust yourself or you can't trust him?
I can't trust him. I trust myself.
Okay.
I can wait.
Okay.
It's fine. It's part of life.
Right.
People travel all the time. Once you know the person is there for you, see, one thing you should know is you don't take loyal people for granted. People will always come and go.
Right.
But when someone is loyal to you, you should keep them.
Okay.
So this person has been with you, faithful, for maybe 2 years. I'm just traveling for a year or two, and I'll come back, and you're telling me you can't.
No, she said 4 years, not a year or two.
No, it's not 4 years.
I said 4. I changed the story. I said, let's say a PhD, so maybe
4 years.
PhD is 4 years.
Yes, in some courses, yes.
It's just like a university course.
Wait.
So now you're thinking about it deeply. But you know, so if it was marriage, this has been relationships, and so maybe there's no surety. But now you're married. Your husband is traveling. Maybe work is posting him somewhere for 4 years. What do you do?
Oh, that we are married.
So that one you can manage.
Yes, I can
But
manage.
the dynamics haven't really changed, because if it's communication, your worry was communication. The same thing.
Yeah,
the
but
barriers
when you're in a relationship, it's different. When I'm in a relationship with you, doesn't mean I'm for you.
You are for who?
Hey, I'm still for everybody. Yes, I'm in a relationship with you doesn't mean I'm for you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So
but
it's only
when we
marriage
get
that
married,
makes you
yes,
secured.
yes, we are secured. Church knows about it. Family, both sides. So yeah, but when we're in a relationship, it can break off at any time. Yeah.
David.
But as you are saying, it doesn't change when it comes to communication, whether we are married or not. It's still the same communication.
Exactly.
Yes, but even
So I'm married to
if
you and I travel, then 6 years I'm not back. Are we going to divorce?
That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
that is marriage, but when we're in a relationship,
No, but
you can.
Bella, I'm
but
trying
the
to draw your
situation is the
attention to the
same.
circumstances for which you
Your husband
laid
is not
down.
there for you.
Communication,
He's not there
exactly.
for you.
The
He's not around.
physical part,
Yes,
the
right.
trust issues. These
Yes.
things don't change, even in
Yes.
marriage.
Yes,
So
but when
you don't know what he's doing out
when
there,
you're
he
married,
doesn't-
he will definitely come back home. You are assured he will come back home. He can come and visit
I know,
and go back.
I know someone who got married to a lady for about 10 years now. The man isn't back.
I know quite a
And
number
the
of
lady
stories
is
like
still
that.
waiting.
Yeah.
I also know people who are married and they've traveled and they come back, they come and visit, check up on the children, go.
No,
At
no.
times the wife
And I
goes.
also know
some-
relationships
sometimes-
where people have left and have come back to marry
sometimes
their Ghanaian
The
counterparts.
situation with the traveling,
Right.
the person has to get papers and all that before he can come back.
Settle in.
So I'm not getting papers. I'm not coming
20
back.
years, no
20
papers.
years. Will you wait for me or not? So it's the same thing.
So if you're married and this person is outside, that one you'll be traveling to visit often, won't you?
Yes.
So
But
why
you
can't
don't have
you do
the
that
means-
in
you
the
don't have the
relationship?
means
You
to
don't have the
travel.
means to travel.
Traveling is not easy like that.
But what about in a relationship? You can also equally travel.
In a
to
relationship,
visit.
it
the person can pay
depends on
for
her.
you.
If he wants to pay for you, then it's fine.
Okay.
Because I also said that if you can be seeing each other, you can visit, then it's okay. But if there's no visit at all and it's just internet, Skype, WhatsApp video and all that, no.
You want the touch, eh?
That's what I was going to ask. So it's about the physical presence.
Yes,
You need the
it's
touch.
important. Yes.
It's important too, but in this case, there's a situation, so you need to manage.
But there are even people who equally are in a good relationship. They are living probably even in the same house, but for quite some time there will be no touch, there will be no physical presence, and their relationships are doing well.
They are
So are you
doing
trying
well.
to say,
Really?
yeah, to the best of their knowledge and the fact that they are happy and still in it?
I haven't heard anything like
You
that.
haven't heard anything
Yes,
like that.
then
Then
you
you
need
didn't
to
get
research.
it.
Probably the guy is cheating.
Okay.
Why
Or
would
the
you think the guy
lady
is
is cheating. Well, you can't be in a
It shouldn't
relationship.
always be the case. You're always thinking about cheating. Why?
But he's asking.
You're
David is asking.
very faithful. Oh.
Oh no, I'm just saying. Why should you always think about? Because I'm not doing anything means I'm doing something
Something
with someone.
elsewhere.
No, it doesn't mean that.
Maybe David, you be the one to change Bella's idea on this. But certainly, I hope the young man who was asking us for advice has received the advice he's looking for. I've been speaking to Bella Ajiman, Miss Multinational Ghana 2018 and Miss Commonwealth Ghana second runner-up, and David Munchili. He's an actor and digital marketer. I hope you've had fun on this chit chat on Hard Bay. Certainly next week we'll bring you another exciting topic on Hard Bay, so make sure you make time with us.